Alright, welcome back, y'all. My name is Mark from Last On Media.
And I'm Mark Carlton. How y'all doing, y'all?
The recording is working. Oh my god. Streamlabs OBS is a. Or not Streamlabs, OBS Studio is so great to work with. Um, but today, we are back for more Ori motherfucking Kadia with his song, Scars, for Maki, for JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, Jack, I know you're listening to this. By the way, everybody, Jack is here in spirit today. His icon is below me. He's here in spirit. He's not here in person today, so I threw his picture on there just to make it known that he exists. He is he's a real boy. So there's that. As for this song, we got Oricadia and Key the Weeb on vocals. All right. Key the Weeb is pretty good as well. Producer was Austin Weller. Mix and master was Thrizzy. Video the video edit, if I can fucking English, was three people. Was three people. And thumbnail art was Vinny BM. I'm not gonna say those names because I don't want to butcher them, but y'all know who you are, and I'm sure you killed it. With that said, we are gonna jump straight into this. It's Ori, so I have high hopes for it. So let's just jump straight in. Immediately, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you hear it, Carlton?
Check, check. Ellen,
Yeah.
say, I cut corners of love from my nature. Now I'm just a convict friend. I thank God I don't run from his favor. Save me now. Your love is like a poison. No, for me once. Ain't no choice. You know it's how it goes.
I like that guitar that just came in the background there. I really like. Really like that. This is a very melodic track.
hmm
It's got a lot going for it. Like I said, very melodic and definitely has that Ori twist on it. He's working with it really well. Um, I need to hear more of it to really get a understanding of what he's doing here.
Ain't no choice. You know it's how it goes. I've got some flaws, even when I'm still a dog. Everyone and close its doors, leaving me behind. Untreated scars, cut deep into my heart. Now there ain't no going back. Take back what's truly mine. Got some scars, got some scars, got some scars, got some.
All right. So there's definitely some at least electronic based percussion there. It doesn't sound like an actual instrument, but it definitely sounds like electronic percussion of some variety. I'm not sure which electric kit it would be, um, but it does sound good. The guitar is possibly an instrument recorded, but it also sounds electronic to me. Wouldn't be a Last On Media video if I wasn't yawning. um, when it comes to the vocals, I do hear at least some layering going on. Um, could be subtractive layering. Uh, but I'm not sure if it is or isn't. Um, it's pretty hard to tell. Um, it definitely sounds like there's a layer singing lower, and then you have the main track a bit higher. Um, and obviously we get Ori doing his highs in there as well, which he's really good at, along with the track suiting his voice perfectly. Um, and the video is good as well. Just from going off of this, I'm not paying attention to the video as much as I'm trying to listen to what's going on in the background. But the video is great as well. But that's my initial thoughts just on this first minute and 2 seconds that we've heard so far. Um, what about you, Carlton? What are you what are your initial thoughts here?
Okay, so we already know Orchidea. He does his own stuff, but this is kind of like a different. I think in a different style or some in some way. I do not know, but for what I'm seeing now, it's like I'm guessing he's redoing new styles in a way where it kind of suits him in a way, and if he can try to see if certain people that could be a part of his stuff in a way. But it feels like I can clearly say that the words for this case is actually kind of matching this character because I know nothing about this character, but I kind of do. I kind like I said before, I am mostly listening to the lyrics and knowing what the character is. So
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of say this is actually kind of a in a good way. In a way, the lyrics are hidden deep for a character, but I just want to see what happens next though.
Yeah, so let's get on to the, I would say, featured artist, Key the Weeb here. I have heard Key before. She is a fantastic singer and another wonderful addition to the nerdcore community, which is getting bigger. Yippee! So let's see what Key has to offer on this track.
Burn it all down, paint the glitter. No more nice girl. Off with your head. Put you to bed. I pinky promise to put you to death. Betrayed and broken hearted. Will you report yourself? Pull the light from it back. And marry everybody I know.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that for a second. Very short, sweet, and to the point feature there. Key obviously is, like I said, a very fantastic, well talented singer. Definitely displaying more progress in her singing ability, especially in this little feature here. I do hope to see more of her throughout the song. But her vocals are fantastic as always. A very well talented female vocalist in the community, and definitely a welcome sight on a featured track with Ori here. So yeah, let's keep her ripping there, bud. Yes, I Canadian deal with it. This is a very new style for Ori, and it's working really well. The little higher register got some scars there at the end was definitely nice. Right there, that little difference keeps the track. I'm gonna use the word engaging, because repetition in music is a bad thing because it people lose interest with repetition. So if you say got some scars, got some scars, got some scars, and then you go higher like got some scars or some shit like that, um, it stands out and keeps you more engaged into the song. So it is now that it is a possibility of what he was doing there. I'm not saying that is the case, but it worked really well.
What you want from me now? My blaze blood strong till I'm seeing now. Condemn my soul, my freestyle. Won't let it back to my enemies bleed out. No fear now, I can't fear now. Saw them down, burn it down till they fall. Goes round must come around, they'll know me now.
That was different. That was different. Let me hear that again.
Now.
I like that. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. So I want to talk about that for a second because transitions in music. Um, Carlton, with you being a music creator in and of yourself here, fact check the fuck out of me if I'm wrong here, but I know I'm not. Transitions in music are very important, especially when going through a bridge section of a song. Which I'm assuming here he is using this as a bridge to the next chorus. Um, and doing them in a way that is weirdly enough to say unique can be difficult because a lot of times it's been done before. So Ori has a way with his music that he kind of he experiments a lot, and he definitely makes the music work in a way that others might not. So these simple, audio, I'm going to say gradient transitions where it's fluctuating, um, like he had there, is definitely unique. And I can't say that I've heard that. Well, I can't say I've heard that exact transition style in a song before, if I'm thinking about it. But he did really well with that transition.
Yeah, on the transitions, I've never really gotten into transitions because I'm still learning as an artist myself. But I can clearly say transitions is hard to do in a way as long as you're able to use them in a way to actually get the attention. Or sometimes like if it's something that's repeating itself, then of course it's gonna probably work out the best way it can possibly be. But I can clearly say that is actually something that I kind of did like for just the percussion itself to actually for this song to at least get somewhere. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's keep it going.
Me now.
Mm. Interesting, 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 interesting. That is a new sound from Ori that I haven't heard him do that sound before, and I really enjoyed it. Huh. Me over here trying not to yawn. Didn't work. Uh, but no, the I'm a little, dare I say the words, disappointed that we didn't get more of a feature within the song. Even a harmonized part of the song would have been nice to hear. Because he has a wonderful voice and is really great at doing harmonized tracks. So I would have liked to hear that, but we didn't hear it in this one. So I'm a little kind of about that, but overall, the song is good and definitely capable of being a song for this character, Maki. Um, and definitely describes the character as well. I do like the percussion. I'm gonna say kit, electric kit here in the song. I'm possibly wrong about that. It is probably, or it's possible that it's a synth kit too. Uh, but it's hard to tell. I'm just going based on the limited knowledge of electronic kits that I'm aware of. But vocally, the mix here was really fantastic with the instrumental slash beat, and the song definitely worked to portray the image of the character that they were going for. And all around, I would have to say this song is probably a solid, 8, 8, 9.
Yeah, because it's like I thought to be honest with you, I thought we was gonna get more from Key the Weeb as well, but
I'm a
that didn't
little
happen
disappointed on that front.
because like listen, if people have never checked out Key the Weeb, please do because she has an amazing voice without a doubt. Okay, so like I'm guessing she might have been busy and probably been on a tight schedule. Probably that's why she didn't have to had a small, small verse in a way.
Shit, that's not
But
what I wanted to do. I wanted to go down here and see if open link in new tab. I could have just done this. This creator right here, which
yeah, if
actually
y'all
we
cause
might check out some of these songs here today as well. God knows.
maybe
um,
maybe not.
but if you guys do want, please check out Key the Weeb as well as Ori. Channels will both be linked in the description below this video, um, along with some other goodies, as I'll say. And yeah, it's it, it's a complex song, but again, at the end of the day, I think we're both on the same front where we wish we would have heard more from the feature here, because Key is a talented singer. Um, a little, irked about that, but it's an experiment. Songs are very experimental. You don't know what works until you try it. So, on that front, you know, Ori did a wonderful job on the experimentation of the music, and
Hmm.
definitely did a wonderful job on the delivery of the song as well. So that is my stance, and I stick to it.
Yeah, but like I was about to say, it's like Orchidia. I know. I mean, good job on your stuff for sure. Shout out to 3Z for the mixing mastering, including Austin on this instrumental as well. But we just wish we had more from Key to Weave or Kitty. I know it was something that you was teasing, but we could kind of needed more from her in this case. But that's kind of like a disappointment in my case. But I can clearly say still that the song was still good, but we just wish we had more in a way. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But yeah, just keep experimenting for sure. I know. I mean, just keep experimenting, keep improving your sound. Which, of course, what I'm already saying is that you've already known your sound since the get go. But yeah,
Yes, sir. So yeah, honestly, Ori, just keep doing you, and keep keep pumping out banger tracks, and we'll be here to break them down a little bit and describe what's going on. So yeah, I think that's about it.
yeah,
Alrighty. Without further ado, under this video description, there is a link to W.GG. What W is, it's a genderless energy drink mix that we are partnered with. Use code Last On Reactions, capital L, capital D, capital R, by the way. No spaces for 10% off at checkout. They have a bunch of different kinds of shakers and a bunch of different kinds of flavors. They have shirts, stickers, hats, and etc. and so on. If that is something you are interested in, please check out the link down in the description below this video. And again, use code Last On Reactions for 10% off at checkout. Without further ado, we will catch you all in the next video. Deuces.